Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and this is 3T's Mobile Automotive Repair. Today, you're with me riding around as a day in the life of a mobile automotive repair. We're already on our first job, doing things a little bit different this month. Not anything different on the business, just different things on the filming. We're going to try to show you more of the everyday actual jobs and just kind of go from there. Hopefully it works out well. I'm using a GoPro with this mic now as well because I changed up my phones. Last I was talking to you guys, I was telling you that I was going from, my personal phone and the business was the same phone. So over the weekend, I got a new phone. So my personal phone and everything can be separate. And this one, if after 6 o'clock, it could just stay in the office. So now I got to use the GoPro instead of an iPhone to film with. So we're going to see how that goes. But anyway, we're back at our first job and we've got to go put the fuse box in on this that we diagnosed last week for the windows. So let's go get started on that. It's way up under the dash, so I'm not sure what I can show you. All right, I'm gonna get underneath here and try to get this thing swapped out real quick. Oh yeah. Well, that was easy, huh? All right, there you go. Let's go grab the new one. Everything looks pretty good on that. So let's go get this quickly installed and let's see if this thing's gonna work. So again, sorry if all my filming's a little off today. I gotta get used to this GoPro, and I'm not used to not being able to see my face as I'm filming, so I know where the camera's pointing. So I'm doing my best today. We'll figure it out. Cool beans, yo. Something's getting me wet. What is that? That's not cool. Oh, fricola. Whew. I just realized that might have been loud because the stupid microphone is on my collar, so sorry if it was. Key on. Hey, look at that. I'm not as stupid as I think. Oh, that's that one. That's that one. Man, I'm a genius sometimes. So, not that bad of a diagnosis on that one. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I'm happy that it worked. I'm happy that it's back running or working. So, that key's been on for a while. Let me start that up. No big deal. Started up fine. Anyway, actually, let's check the dash. Make sure everything's okay. Should be fine. Yeah. No lights on the dash. So, that's good. Anyway. All right, that one's done. I do need to head straight down the road. We've got another big job to do down there, which is the, if you remember last week, we did the air conditioning on it. That's done on that. And what we need to do is get the, we're gonna do all the front suspension. So upper control arms, lower ball joints, and some sway bar links. So let me get finished cleaning up here, take all the stuff out of this, kind of just put it away, get paid, and I'll see you guys on the next job. Okay, we're at the second job. Yeah, so it's the Ford that I did last week with the AC work. So we're gonna quickly do some lower ball joints, upper control arms, and some sway bar links. The driver's side is the worst side, but we're gonna start on the passenger side first just because that's where I'm at. And I'm probably only gonna show you one side because that would be a lot of footage that we don't need to see, but at least you get to see kind of what we're doing on the job. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you down and get this torn apart, and we'll go from there. Oh. I didn't mean to grab a 16, but I'll take this 18. I think I meant to grab a 15 for this. Nope, 17. All right, let's get that. Hey, stay. One spot, please. All right, let's see what we can get done here. Nope. Dang it, bro. How many different sizes I need? It's a little stubborn is all. Fucker. Snap. Snap ring pliers, snap ring pliers. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's get out the big guns here. Oh, I left my little screwdriver at home. Oh well. All right, let's see what we got here. See what we can put on to this little fancy dancy thing here. That looks fantastic. Oh yeah, baby. Ever tell you how much I love having the right tools? It's amazing. All right, let's get these out up here, which are no fun because the damn strut is usually in the way. But let's see what we can do. I can't see what size that is. I think it's a 22 or 21. Definitely a 21. Okay, I'm gonna need some wrenches. Some wrenches. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. Let's not be an asshole. I think these are gonna be too big also. Nope. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Ooh, yeah. Morning. No, what the hell size am I looking for here? That's a 23? Why did I grab a 23? I thought I grabbed a 24. Okay. Well, I'm freaking stupid sometimes. Ow. Not that size. It's definitely that size. Reorganize some tools here so we're not spaced out like crazy, making a mess. That's why it was so tight. They have high country lifts in there. Awesome sauce. Okay, well there you go. That's how you tear that apart in like 20 minutes. Fantastic. All right, let me go get the new parts. I'll be right back. All right. Let's start with our control arm back in. All right, that's in. Let's put the nuts back on to start. Tighten it all up when we get a proper height level of this control arm. Then we'll tighten it up so it's not pushing too much on the bushing. All right, let's find one that fits perfect. It could be this one. Yeah, baby. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Well, there you have it. That's the upper control arm, lower ball joint, tie rod on the one side. I got to do the other side. Like I said, I'm not filming that one because I need to get my fan out. It's getting a little bit on the toasty side. So I will see you guys on the next job. All right, third job of the day here. We've got this Nissan Quest, the alternator. They said they put a battery in it and an alternator or two alternators, and it still stops charging while they're driving, or the vehicle stalls while they drive or something like that. So first things first, the battery's disconnected. We're gonna go hook it up and see what we got going on. So let's go check it out. Oh. Ooh. Well, that'll make you shit your pants. That was fun, son of a bitch. All right, let's go get it started up. See what we got. All right, well, I mean, it starts up fine. No battery light on the dash. Let me go get, I got a new multimeter the other day. So let me go grab that out of the truck. It's actually a power probe one. Drive over here was chaotic. And everything went freaking flying in my trailer. It's all over the place. Everything's jacked up in here and it's pissing me off today.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good.
Hey, I was just wondering if, I don't know if you have like a paper or a card or something I can get.
Yeah, give me just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Everything went flying in here and now it's a freaking mess.
Oh, it all went flying.
Yeah, I hit a bump on the way here. I must have or something.
Streaming this?
I record it to put on YouTube.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, man.
Are you Ben?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks, man. See ya. All right, so here's that multimeter. It's the DM300 Auto. Oh, I've been waiting for this to come back in stock for like 2 or 3 months. I also got a couple other new tools over the weekend also. Haven't gotten a chance to even open them up yet, but it's just one of those days right now, man. Everything is just chaotic. Wow, that's huge. That's what she said. Not really. This thing's got a bazillion functions in it. I probably won't know how to use half of them, but I plan to learn because this thing's got a lot of really cool features and I just want to utilize it. Like, I don't know if this is a battery tester or what, but like, I don't even know what to do with this. Let's go figure it out. I'm probably gonna break it, but it's okay. Oh. Ooh. That's not what that's for. Okay, this is actually wanting me to do a full-out alternator test. I don't want to do that yet, because that's like, I just want to test some voltage. Yeah, I only got 13 volts. That's a little low. 2011. Hiccups. Nissan Quest. Starting and charging. Charging diagrams. Okay. So on our alternator, pin 2 is ground, pin 1 is, okay, that's the battery. So IPDM is on pin 5. Pin 4 is direct battery. That, I didn't see that many connectors. At all. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, yeah. So, supposed to be a ground there, looks like. So this is our wiring here. It says this here, that there's a ground there, but I had ground to the case. It's grounded through the case here, but then this should be a ground. Here's our main battery feed, which we know that is good because we have 13 volts on it. So we need to check the yellow for voltage, This one, that's for the charge indicator. We should have voltage on that as well. And then this is our, so the light blue is our excite turn on signal from the IPDM. So let's grab Mr. Scopey Scope. And let's go do some stuff. All right. So light blue should be a pulse, I would assume. And then the other two should have power on them, because if the one has ground, then that would mean that the light would come on the dash. And we don't have a light on the dash. Yeah, no light on the dash. Let me make sure that the light works. Okay, yeah, the light's good. So let's go check this now. I really don't know how to put you guys at all here. Just trying to really learn with this whole GoPro thing. All right, so here's our little scope. We're gonna go directly to our battery here. I had the flashlight. I guess I left it in the car, in the trailer. Okay, so the pin 1 or 4, I've got 13.5 volts on it. So that's better than nada, right there. I know that was quick, but I'm holding it with my hand and it's getting hot. And the one for the light is 14 volts. So that's 6 volts right now that the alternator is charging on there, or on the one from the IPDM, and I'm still putting out 14.15 volts. So right now it's working. I'm gonna have to screw with this a bit and see what we got going on, see if anything changes. All right, so let's let this sit here for a second while we go and look at our description and operation, and let's see what is supposed to be on that current, or that leg, so we know exactly what it is. Like I said, it comes from the IPDM. Okay. So see, this is why I like Identifix, because they don't give you this information in all data, and everyone shits on Identifix so much, and I can't stand that. So I'll show it to you, right? So if we read number 7 right here, okay, that I highlighted, I'll let you could freeze the screen and read it, but I'll read it to you. So the gray wire is the control wire to the IPDM. As the variable voltage control. When 0% duty, the voltage on the gray wire should be about 6.38 volts. It's exactly what I have. But on it from the alternator, the gray wire should have a 0 to 6 volt square wave if there is a duty cycle. Duty cycle is about 37.5%, should give about 12.7 volts charging. The lower the duty cycle, other than 0, lower the voltage, the charging voltage. I have never seen one running below 37.5 when duty that is controlled by the alternator load on the engine decreasing consumption. Normally runs at 0% duty. Can unplug the battery current sensor at the negative cable and the battery to eliminate variable voltage control systems to see if the alternator charges normally then. We can go check that, but it at least tells us that it should be a 0 to 6 volt square wave unless you're at 0% duty cycle. But it says the lower the duty cycle, and it lowers the charging voltage. So I also have another tool that we need to go grab out of my truck, so we can hook that up and try that real quick, because this is new also. This one though I did not buy. This one was given to me It ain't crazy, it ain't fancy, but I was sent it for free. It's the King Bolin. It's your typical little Amazon scanner, but I have seen a lot of people use it. They reached out to me last week or the week before, and they wanted to send it to me to try in my videos, and I told them, yeah, sure, why not? You send it to me, I'll use it. So I actually have been thinking about doing some other stuff with it, but anyway, let's take this and this over here so I can watch it. I don't know why my screen is gone. That's crap. I don't want that to have to turn off all the time. And let's take this over here as well, so I can monitor the voltages on that stuff. And we need some air conditioning here, folks. Do it. AC on. There we go. I need cold. Cold, 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 baby. Needs to be cold. Let's get it. All right. All right, so we're still sitting at 6 volts on the alternator line. And this, we're at 4.27 volts right now. All right, let's try this King Bolin here. All right, so we're gonna try this auto search. It kind of reminds me of the Top Don and maybe a launch, like the way things are used in this. I don't even know if you guys can see it. If you can't, don't worry about it. I will do a better video on this later on. This is just the first time that I'm using it. Let's go to data. We're gonna do all signals. Yeah, so alternator duty signal is straight at 0% on this. Whoa. Okay, so as the duty cycle goes up, the voltage cuts out. So now I'm down to 12 volts. So the 0%, it's backwards on a Nissan then. 0% duty cycle. Yeah, and now, let me bring you over. Now I got a square wave on this thing. It's minimal. Let me change my voltage time. So there you go. I don't know if you can see it, but there's your duty cycle. It's actually trying to do it. We're down at 12.1 volts. It's red, so you can't see it because it's bright as hell out. But that's at me at a 12% duty cycle. So let's turn that all the way down to 0%. There's our voltage coming back up. I don't know if you can see it, but it's at 12.5 volts. And then we're back at 6 volts on that instead of a square wave. So if they're intermittently stalling, why is this? Oh, my plugs came out. So I'm at 14.2, like I said. There it is, barely, you can see it. More than likely, this thing is either dying for a different reason on the road, or intermittently this alternator is failing. Possibly, I don't know. But this is an intermittent problem, so this is one of those ones that, what are you gonna do? Right now it works perfect. So I'll bring the customer out, show them that all of this works perfect, and go from there. All right, y'all, we are at some job. I don't know what number this is, I can't remember. What is it, like 5 now? It's like the fourth or fifth. I believe it's the 5th. But let me put the mount onto this tripod here. Basically, I got this Lexus that I gotta do. And we need to put a radiator in it. But it's getting hot. So I need to get my fan and my umbrella set up. Okay, that's cool. I love it. Lexus doesn't have a thing that stands up. Boring work, boring work, boring, boring, boring work. Huh? Ah, you little fucker, get off me. Ants. Dang it. So this is why we're changing it right here. I'll show you in just a second. This upper radiator hose fitting here. Whew. I gotta put a bucket. Okay. So I had to take this upper hose off to do the alternator, and this is completely rotten and broken, the upper hose, so it's just breaking off. So that's why we did a sale of a radiator that day. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, drainy. All right, we're gonna let that drain for a few minutes, get all that coolant out of there, and then we'll finish up. Might as well go ahead and get these transmission cooler lines off as well, if I can. Can't get it with that. Oh, my knee. Bust out the fancy guns, my boys. What in the flying hell? I feel like I'm gonna get shot by something here. That's a lot of dust. Sugar Shack. Those are on there really freaking good. Oh, got that one. Oh, you little prick. Golly. Oh. Oh, son of a monkey's uncle. It's so loose on there, it just won't come up. Oh, it's coming, and I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh, I didn't hurt myself. Okay, got it. Oh. Yeah, baby. Okay, can I fucking have it back? Thanks. There's our radiator. Okay, so like I said, this is all broken there. So we got a nice new one to put in. So I got to transfer over a couple of things real quick. Just these mounts on the backside for the, what's it called? The condenser. Okay, let's put this hoopty back in. Bam, 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 da, 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 da. All right, so sorry, I had to shut off for a minute there. Customer was calling and the battery was a little low, so I took an opportunity to plug it in. So we're back up. We're just trying to fill this thing up, and then that'll be it. We'll be done here. I think I got one or two more on the day, but they're both back towards my house, which we're slowly making our way back. One is that Ford that has the fuel pump control module under the back seat, and the other one is supposed to be that brake switch. I have the AC Delco brake switch. So, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go to that one or not today. I got to look at my schedule. It's getting kind of late. It's already 3 o'clock, but we'll see how it goes. So anyway, we're done at this one. If there's a problem, I'll bring you back, but as of right now, we're done. So I'm going to save battery power, and I'll see you guys on the next job. Okay, so I just left that Yukon AC Delco for the win. All that is good now. So All right, I got one more job to do. I'll bring you guys back in a few minutes on that one. That's going to be the fuel pump control module from that Ford Escape. All right, we're back at this Ford Escort. I just got done cleaning the connector to get, it didn't have a lot of corrosion. It was very minimal corrosion, but here is the bag to our part. So a new Ford fuel pump control module, or whatever you, it's not really a module because there's no communication lines with it, but so here's our connector. Everything's nice and clean. There's no more corrosion on it, and like I said, there was not a lot of corrosion on it to begin with. But hang on, this tripod is being a real peckerhead. Shitballs, dude, this freaking thing. This GoPro is turning out to be a little bit more aggravation than it might be worth. But the car is completely dried out. So the under carpet's dry. Again, we don't really know where it came from, but we are gonna check our AC today and make sure that's not draining back. And that might be why. It hasn't been used in days. And maybe, because the AC can't drip in there because if we're not using the car because it's been unplugged. But ground, let's go ahead. I don't remember which wire this is. I think it was number 5, which should be this yellow and brown, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and start this thing up, and then we're gonna fart around with this and see if we can get it to fail. And kind of go from there. So let's go start it. Let's see what we got. All right, we're up and running. Yeah, that was the correct wire. Let me fix my time base here. All right, so there's your whatever. Hang on. So we're in the right wire, so that's good. Let me go back over there and kind of take a look at this thing, give it a little smack around a little bit and see if we can get it to fail. So let me put you here for the time being. Oh. Nah, it ain't failing. So we're good so far, my friends. Let's see if I can get my probe in there correctly because it keeps popping out. Yeah, so we're still really good. Oops. Put the wire in there. All right, so like I had mentioned, we're doing things a little bit different here. I'm in the field. Feel like I'm gonna show you guys more stuff in the field. So my day is done. I just finished up and we're gonna show you our numbers here. I'm at my last job of the day, which is this customer here. And we're gonna go ahead and show you my numbers, whatever. It's hard for me to change my routine, so bear with me. So here we go. So right here, we've got 6 tickets for the day. Average RO of 503.33. We've got a 63% gross profit margin with a total gross sales of $3,019.97. It's a total profit of $1,920 and a cost of $1,099. So not freaking too bad for today. I think we freaking killed it. I could take a couple of days off if I really wanted to, but we're not, because you know how the game is. You can kill it no matter which way you look at it, but other days it's gonna bite you in the ass. And we definitely have seen that and felt that before plenty of times. Okay, do I need anything else out of here? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and close up the trailer, and then we'll have a little talk on the way back home. Okay, so yeah, there you go. $3 grand for the day. It's a long day. It's 5 minutes to 5 about right now. So it's definitely been a hell of a day. All right, so that was my day. It was pretty hectic, but not really. Mentally, it wasn't even too bad. It was pretty simple. No crazy diagnostic work, except for that alternator job that I don't understand. I do understand, because after I was done recording, they actually came to me and said that they did put in a remanufactured alternator. So I do have to make an estimate for that when I get home. They would like me to sell them a new alternator. So we're going to get that written up. A bunch of other crap I got to do when I get to the house. But outside of that, that was my day. So I really would like your feedback. Do you guys prefer a video like today, where you get to see more of the actual work and the things that I have to do? Before, I wasn't showing you that much work. I was just kind of doing quick videos. This one's probably going to be a bit longer. So if you like it, you got to let me know. Like it, comment, say some stuff, have some feedback for it, things like that, because the whole goal is to make sure that we're giving you exactly what you want to see. And hour-long videos, not a lot of people like to watch those. So if you want to watch them, that's what I'm going to do, outside of, you know, individual diagnostic videos and stuff like that, which I haven't really had many of those lately. I haven't had any crazy diagnostics. That one was okay, but that's on TikTok right now. So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave some comments below on what you guys would like to see, or comments on how you think this video went, if it was good for you or not. And I'm gonna go, because I'm rambling in a circle, but I appreciate y'all. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next ride along.